Hey everyone, welcome back to Marvel Champions Monthly. This is KennedyHawk. Today we are going to be continuing our Deck the Halls series, or Decked Halls, and we are going to build a Miss Marvel deck. And actually, I'm not even going to build this deck. Crimson, our local Justice rep, has built this for me to convince me that Justice is the way with Miss Marvel. So, we'll get her draw deck in here, and you guys will learn this deck along with me. So we're going to grab Justice cards, and we will grab basic cards. So he has 2 copies of Endurance, and we can quiz him about this during the next episode. This will be good. And he's got all 3 basic resources, so let's grab those right away. I'll lay out the cards here that he's included in his deck. He has no Tenacities. I'm not surprised, because he doesn't really like that one. He has no Haymakers. He has no First Aids. Maybe it'd be easier to say what he does have, huh? He has no Downtime upgrade. But he has 2 copies of Endurance, which is interesting, because in a solo deck, it's max 1 per player. In a multiplayer deck, he might swap that to 1 and 1. I'm not sure. We'll quiz him on that later. He does have Daredevil. He does have Jessica Jones. Just making sure we get everything in here. He has Nick Fury, Mockingbird, Lockjaw. No Lockjaw. I'm a liar. Under supports, he has 2 copies of Avengers Mansion. This is the Crimson thing to do, and 1 copy of Helicarrier. And he has 2 copies of Surveillance Team. There's something I'll fight with him about. I don't think that's a very good card. So we're at 15. 2 copies of Followed. Two copies of Power of Justice. So we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Still missing a couple of things. Wiggle Room, Sneak By. Oh, for Justice. Of course he's going to run for Justice. All 3 copies. So at this point we have 16... plus 6, that's 22 cards, so he's missing 3, and it looks like he has 3 copies of Concussive Blow. We liked that one in our Captain Marvel deck. I'm okay with that. Alright, so let's... oh gosh, I don't know why I put those all there. Mistakes were made. For some reason it locked everything in place when I moved the playmat. That was fun. But now we can at least group them up. We got 40 cards. All right. Flip and shuffle that guy before we mess it up. And we haven't fought Ultron in this series yet. So we're going to do 1 video against Ultron, and then our last video we will do against one of the Green Goblin guys, because why not? So we're going to do Expert Ultron and really give Crimson a hard time when we lose. And then he can give me a hard time because I played his deck horribly, and it'll be all good. So Ultron starts at 22 hit points. We need to put his lovely schemes over here. Ultron drones in play. The environment. We'll just use Under Attack. That's like the suggested set for Ultron Expert. I'm terrified. Playing a deck I don't know. It's going to be really fun. So we'll shuffle everything up. Let's lock that guy in place. Pick a life counter for ourselves and go to 10, I think. Yep. And then we grab some Tufts, grab some Confusions, grab some Stuns. I said those in the wrong order. That's my bad. And we'll grab our token bags that we're likely to use and get zoomed in so you guys can see what's going on in the video. All right. Okay, so first things first, we did the setup, but then when revealed, we create a drone, and this is all before we draw our hand. So now we draw our 6 cards. We forgot to choose color. Classic, classic. All right, I think everybody can see everything here. In fact, let's move this down here. Move our token bags out of the way a little bit so we can put, oh gosh, no, that was bad. Okay. Moving our tokens out of the way, so we'll put the side schemes over here and feel a little bit better, and like our engaged cards. Okay. Drawing our 6 cards. So in our opening hand, we have this suit, which is really good. We have wiggle room, which will let us flip first turn, which is really nice. And endurance. So I'm gonna keep this. Actually, I'm gonna discard some stuff. I'm gonna discard for justice and surveillance team because I'd like to get a physical resource. I could always use this wild to trigger concussive blow, but we'll see if we have to. Okay, so it's our go. We will use Miss Kamala Khan's Teen Spirit ability to get a big hands. I'm going to use Followed to play Bruno. I probably need to zoom out a little bit more so I can use this support row. There we go. So getting a Bruno, I can exhaust him to attach a card here or put cards there for later. So let's see what we're going to do. We're going to play this guy for 1. And then we need these 2 to play a concussive blow. So we're not going to attach anything there this turn, which kind of stinks, but that's okay. So we'll use our wiggle room awkwardly to play our... Oh, we don't have to do that. We use this one to play our polykinetic suit. So maybe we should attach wiggle room there. No, I'm a liar. Pay 1 for the kinetic suit. We want to play concussive blow, so we'll pay 1, 2, 3 to deal 1, 2, 3, and a confusion. Confusion, not a stunt. Not playing the set. I think I am. Okay. We got Miss Kamala here. She'll hit this drone for 1. See what was there. Oh, it's a Nokia. That sucks. And we'll ready up and get ready for the onslaught here. So we're drawing 5. He gains a threat. He attacks us, and since this is expert, he creates a drone before he attacks. We have no wiggle room to deal with this, so we're just going to have to take the 3. We didn't shuffle this. Well, apparently it don't matter. So we're taking 1, 2, 3, and 1. We're going to get hit by that guy. I don't know why I flipped it. And then we get an encounter card to deal with. He will attack us again, and we discard cards equal to the damage dealt. So he's a 4 now. We're going to like scoop first turn. Yeah, we're dead. Cool. That was fun. Let's try that one again. In my mind, concussive blow was a stun, and I felt really good getting rid of wiggle room, but that was not the answer. That was not the way. Let's start this over. I'll get made fun of for that one really bad. Don't worry. You guys can make fun of me in the chat, but it'll be worse later. Okay, so we're all shuffled. We're all shuffled. We create a drone. Draw our 6 cards. They're way different. I don't know what to do. Oh my gosh. I'm going to get rid of all these events that are really good, awkwardly, and look for double resources to play Avengers Mansion. But we don't get any, so that sucks. Yeah. Well, let's use Miss Marvel's ability. So we draw Nakia. So we will play Nakia, use her to play Bruno. We'll tuck Avengers Mansion under Bruno, because that way when we get double resources, we can use it. And we'll pay 2 for Embiggen. And I honestly think I'm okay with him just advancing the scheme and keeping it only at 1 drone and flipping later. So that's what we're going to do. He's going to get a threat. He's going to scheme for 2 plus something. 2 plus 0. So that'll trigger this. So we'll create another drone. Forgot about that part. And these 2 drones scheme. So it's at 2. That's a bummer. We have 6 cards in hand. Okay. We're getting stuff. We're getting stuff. So we get an encounter card still. Oh God. This is not going well. We forgot to shuffle that in. That could have changed everything and made it way better. But this is what we did. This is the bed we made. Shuffle those guys in. Thomas Edison comes out. Discard the top card of each player's deck for each ally and persona support in play. So that's 2. 1, 2. Those are cards I don't care about anyway. And this guy gets 2 threat per player. That's not so bad. We can get rid of that really easily because we're Ratata. Justice. So it's our go. This is bad. We can't hit him until we get rid of these other guys. We're going to struggle here. Okay, let's Teen Spirit. Looking for a wiggle room. That's great. We have to flip this turn, but we're going to do some stuff first. Let's return that Avengers Mansion to hand. Let's pay 1, 2, 3, 4 for an Avengers. No. 4 for an Avengers Mansion. Drawing a card. It's another wiggle room. That's really good. So we will flip, I think. We'll attack and kill a drone. Pay 1, 2, 3 for Red Dagger, who will attack and kill a drone. Take a consequential damage. I think that's it. That's all we got here. So we'll draw 3, keeping our wiggle rooms. He's going to get a threat. We're going to let him get 2 more. He'll attack and create a drone. We will not block, so he's swinging for 3, 4, and he heals 1, but there are none, so that's okay. So we'll wiggle room out of that and only take 1 and draw a card. Hopefully a better card. This guy is going to attack us for 1. We'll just take the 1. This guy's also going to attack us for 1. And then, oh gosh, double surge. Expert mode is fun. Cool. We'll have to get rid of that eventually, but I'm not worried about dealing damage to Ultron yet, so I can just chill there for now. And, oh, cool. Excellent, 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 excellent. This is really bad. So 7 threat there. What am I doing? And only 6 threat, actually. That's not so bad. But we got an extra encounter card that we forgot to draw from that one. So, all right, we get attacked for 2 more, which is fine. I wish I had retaliate, but I don't have a way to get it. So that was the bad guy's turn. So that was just, well, one of those attacks will cancel and draw a card. There's no point in keeping wiggle room in our hand right now. Okay. Cool. Where's our 4 justice now? All right, let's draw a card. Let's kill one of these drones. Let's play endurance. Let's play a kinetic suit. And Amir Khan. This guy will attack that drone and kill it. Kind of want to flip, but I can't afford to because it's going to pop to the 3rd scheme phase right away. So that's all we can do. This guy's got 2 consequential damage now, so he's probably going to chump block. Drawn 5. Alrighty. Bad guy turn. He gets 2 threat. We'll let him have 2 more from this. And then he attacks us, so he creates a drone. He's swinging for 3 plus something. We will block with the Red Dagger. So, attacks for a ton. Red Dagger leaves play. Do I trigger his ability? Sure I do. We'll pay with Shrink. Oh my gosh, my draw deck is empty already. That's bad. Pay with shrink and for justice, I guess. Because Jessica Jones can real pop stuff here, so we should keep her out for now. Alright, so we get to deal 2 to something. We'll deal it to Thomas Edison. And Red Dagger returns to our hand. And then we have 3 encounter cards to deal with this turn. So the first one is exhaust each opponent part in play. Okay. It's fine because we probably weren't doing anything with that this turn anyway. I was hoping for another one of those, but we did not get it. And then another one of these. Cool. Everybody discards the top 3. This gets 3 threat. That just makes Jessica even better, so that's okay. I'm okay with that. For now. That was the bad guy turn. We survived again. It feels good. This is terrifying, you know, but what can you do? Let's draw a card. All right. Pay 1, 2, 3 for a Jessica Jones. She has 4 thwart. So she will thwart the main scheme for 4, I think. We got a flip. So we just need to take this down as low as we can. Oh, gosh, we can't do anything. We can't even hit Thomas Edison again. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad, guys. We can thwart Justice for 4. I don't even know what to get rid of here. Let's take that down to something reasonable. Miss Marvel will kill this one. That's all we wrote. Drawn 5. Bad guy turn. He gets 2 threat. He's going to get 2 more. He's going to come swinging at us. We're not going to block. He is swinging for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 3 guys each swing for 1. And then we see if these 3 hazard cards or encounter cards kill us. Cool. We are so dead. There's like no point in even continuing right now. Yeah, that's just adding death to death. And another drone. No big deal. We're just like out of space. I mean, we survived. That's cool. That's a thing. I guess we get to flip and heal. And watch everything thread out to death. So let's remove 4 from the main scheme, I guess. Gosh. This is really bad. Let's draw a card. Not that card, obviously, this card. From our deck, you know, where cards are drawn from. So I can hit 2 of these side schemes. That seems good right now. Let's start with that one. What have I played so far? Nothing. Okay. So that hasn't been used yet. I could hit sneak by with sneak by again. To remove 3 somewhere. He's going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, he's going to threat out anyway, so let's just get rid of this one. We should really just scoop, but that's okay. Let's flip, heal 5. Let's put this under Bruno. We'll use Amir to put something on the bottom of our deck. I don't know what yet. Big hands, I guess. Something that deals damage to deal with all these minions, so we draw a card. Guess we could have put that under Bruno too. And that's it. Drawing 5. He's going to gain a threat. We'll let him gain 2 more. And then he gains 1 for this acceleration thing that I forgot to get rid of. He's going to scheme for 2 plus something. 3. So that'll pop this, and then he'll scheme and end the game. Cool. That was fun. This is great. Things are going well. So maybe letting it advance the first turn was a mistake. We won't do that again. We're learning a new deck that we have no idea how to play. It's going well. Thomas Edison came out. That was fun. Probably shouldn't have shuffled his stuff in, but you know, already did. Grouping these guys up. Jess, you're going in there. We got all 3 personas out. That was kind of fun. We didn't get to use them much because once we got into hero form, we were just so overwhelmed that we were like stuck there. So I think we need to have the power to kill things. I think we need to prioritize damage and not threat removal, honestly. We also got like side schemes like crazy, which sucks, but that's okay. This is how it goes. All right, let's draw 6 cards. Let's see what we can do here. I don't think these guys are worth it right now. And as I got killed by side schemes, I discard all this stuff, so that's kind of funny. Okay. It's our go. Let's Teen Spirit. Let's pay 1 for Amir. We can put something from our discard pile. Actually, let's pay with the sneak by instead of whatever I paid with. So that'll go on bottom of our deck for future lives. Then we'll play for Nakia, who will play this for us. We'll flip and use our big hands to play Shrink. And I'll blow up this little guy. Feels good. Pretty good setup for round 1. So as long as things don't go crazy here, we should be good. So he's going to attack. We won't defend, so he's got 3 attack, 4, 5. We'll wiggle room, so it's only 2. And draw a card. This guy's going to hit us for 1, and then we have an encounter card. Alright, this is an encounter card we can probably deal with, so this feels a lot better than last game. So, what would Crimson do, huh? No. Let's reduce by 1. Pay with Red Dagger to play Sneak By. That'll get rid of this Deuter. We'll hit this guy for 1. We'll flip and Teen Spirit. Or no, we'll just Nakia to play Avengers Mansion. And then we'll draw a card. We'll stick that card under Mr. No. Let's Teen Spirit first. Alright, so we get a big hands. I'd rather put this under Mr. Oh, that's not one that we put under. This is just put a card in the bottom of our deck, right? So let's search and put another big hands on the bottom of our deck. And then draw a card. Oh, we can't play any of that, so readying everybody up. We're going to get rid of Power of Justice, 'cause yellow cards suck. Just kidding, they're really good. And drop. Alright, so he gets to 2. He's going to scheme for 2 plus something. 3, we don't really care what it is because it's going to advance us either way. He'll create a drone that'll scheme for 1. And we have 1 encounter card to deal with. It's not Shadows of the Past, but it is a bad card. So first one creates drone. Just more things to kill. Second one just deals us 1 damage. Not so bad. It's our go. Let's draw a card with Avengers Mansion. Let's Teen Spirit. We're going to get all the way down to that Sneak By. That's really funny. Let's play Bruno. Let's put a card from the bottom of our deck, or a card onto the bottom of our deck, and that card will be Wiggle Room, because we want to have that for when he attacks us next turn. That's kind of cool. So you can set the Wiggle Room up, because we know we're going to draw a card from Amir. So now Wiggle Room will be in our hand when Ultron attacks us, because we'll draw up before he gets to create a drone. So that's cool. That was really cool. I like that. Naki will reduce the cost of something. I'd like to have Embiggen, but I don't think I can afford it right now. We're going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, I think, for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 for Nick Fury. He'll draw us 3 cards, I guess. So that'll shuffle this ahead of time. So we get an encounter card there. Nick Fury will pop one of these drones, because we may as well start killing them. We'll flip and pop the other drone. That's a real good feel. Let's pay 2 for an Embiggen. And then let's big hands for 1. It'll hit for 6, because we have Embiggen out. It's a feel-good turn. And Nick will take 1 damage. So we're drawing 4. We've got our Wiggle Room. He's going to get a threat. He'll gain 2 more. He's going to attack and create a drone. And when he does that, bad things will happen. Gets to 3 attack. So Nick's going to block this one for us. He hits for like 5, and Shadows of the Past is in the discard pile. So that was like the best of the best. This guy's going to hit us for 1. And then we get 2 encounter cards to deal with. So first we create another drone. Bummer. Next is this tough upgrade for Ultron. There we go. Let's draw a card. Let's play Sneak By, which with Shrink will reduce that to 0. We'll attack and kill a drone. Actually, do we care about killing a drone? Yeah, we probably do. Let's think about that. No. This one was the drone. Do we want to kill the drone? Oh, go. I wish I could draw these cards and get another attack right now. This is where like I feel like I don't have enough attack in my deck with Justice right now. Getting rid of this would be nice, but that's like a non-necessity right now, so I think we kill drones while we can. We're going to flip. We're going to Teen Spirit, probably getting a big hands and being sad, or like getting no cards. Yep, there's a big hands. We will, Bruno to place big hands there. We will Amir something onto the bottom of our deck, probably a big hands, because that's what we need right now. And then draw a card. It's a foul out. I can't play any of this garbage right now. Nakia can reduce the cost of something, but it's no good to me. It's no good to me. We're going to get rid of A4 Justice and a foul load and draw 3. Bad guy's turn, he'll get a threat. We'll let him get 2 more. He's going to scheme for 2. Just 2. And the little drone will scheme for 1, and we get an encounter card, where we take a damage. So, it is our go. Let's do some stuff. Let's draw a card. Let's put a card onto the bottom of our deck, and it will be Wiggle Room. And then draw a card. And he's got a big hands underneath him. We might take that this turn. Doesn't seem bad. We haven't Teen Spirited yet, so let's do that. So many cards. So many cards. Let's reduce the cost of the next card we play. And flip. So first things first, let's exhaust and get rid of this. Then let's... First thing I play is reduced by 1, so I can 4 justice for 1, which will remove 4 threat from the main scheme. I can pay 1. Alright, I can 4 justice for 0. Then I can pay 1, 2, 3, 4 for a Daredevil. Health Wart for 2, and that'll ping this little drone. I probably should have healed here, but didn't think of that, so too late. Bruno, why didn't I return you to my hand? That was a mistake. Alright. That's all we got. Drawing 3. He's going to get a threat. We'll let him get 2 more. He'll attack and create a drone. We will not defend, so he's attacking for 3, 4, 5. We'll wiggle room to make it 2 and draw a card. This guy will attack us for 1. And here we get discard an upgrade or support you control. What's the least useful to us right now? Probably Nakia. I don't like that plan, but it is. So we're going to stack Bruno's cards next to him. So we survived. We survived. That was cool. Daredevil will thwart and kill this guy. Miss Marvel needs to heal, so she's not going to do anything yet. Let's play an Endurance to gain 3 hit points. Let's draw a card. So wiggle room, that's great. Let's pay 1. Oh, no, this flips. Let's pay 1 for a Big Hands, which will hit the villain for 6 because we have Embiggen. We'll flip and heal for 5. We will put Big Hands on the bottom of our deck. Draw a card. And we will play Surveillance Team. And use it once right away to remove a threat. And I'll put Wiggle Room onto Bruno. That's that turn. Alright, Daredevil's got 1 life left. So we're drawing 6. We did get an extra encounter card that turn because we reshuffled. So he's going to get a threat. We'll let him get 2 more. He's going to scheme for 2, 3. We get 2 encounter cards. The first one is a Surge. Its replacement is creating a drone. No big deal. And this one is the Villain Schemes. Oh, that's like the worst thing that could happen here. Oh my gosh. He's going to scheme for 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, fudge knuckles. Creating a drone and hitting us into the last phase. God, that's the worst. I hate advance so much. 0 to 10 threat, 1 turn. Ugh. What are we going to do? Feel bad for wasting my surveillance team. Well, it's our go. Let's Teen Spirit. There aren't a ton of Miss Marvel cards left in my deck, as you might be noticing. We can't remove threat anymore, so you're useless to me now. We could Amir something onto the bottom of our deck. Is there a Big Hands in here? No, we should play... Well, we can't play Big Hands first. That sucks. I guess we'll put a Mockingbird on the bottom of our deck, because that stuns him at least. With Amir and draw a card. Draw another card. Where are the Big Hands? They are not in my hand, guys. Let's flip, because we need to... Oh, well, let's return those 2 to our hand with Bruno. Then we'll flip. So he's at 10 health, so we might want to hit him to the next stage, but we got to get rid of these little guys first. Daredevil will attack and kill 1. He really can't thwart, but if side schemes come up, he could. Surveillance team, sneak by, sneak by, sneak by for Nick Fury, who will draw us 3. And he will hit this other one. So now Miss Marvel can do her thing. Reduce the cost of the first event and pay with a foul load for a big hands. She'll embiggen that one to make it a 6. She'll exhaust, return it to her hand. Then we will play with Endurance and Nakia for another big hands for 4. So that'll pop him to the next phase, and we need to find Ultron's Imperative Side Scheme. This is the closest we've been. It feels good. He is going up to 27 health, so we got a ways to go. But that's okay. And then this guy, we create 2 drones. That's bad. We should have thought about that before we popped him. And it gets 2 threat. He no longer gets +1 attack per drone, and he doesn't create them on attack, so that's kind of nice. Let's pay 1, 2, 3 for a red dagger, because he can kill one of these. They have 2 hit points now, which is really annoying. And that's it. Need one more good flip to alter ego mode. So we're drawing 2. Actually, I'm going to discard Wiggle Room included in that draw. Sorry. Drawing 5. He's going to get a threat. He is going to... We need a concussive blow before we can flip, huh? He's going to attack for 4. He does not create a drone. We will... I guess chump block with Nick Fury. So he's attacking for like 1 million. Nick Fury dies. I was thinking about chump blocking with him and using him to kill that guy, but that's okay. We'll take 2 from the other drone. We get 2 encounter cards. So the first one is he's going to attack us again. Great. So red dagger will defend. He'll kill with enough to kill red dagger, and we will spend 2 resources of different types to return red dagger to hand and deal 2 to this guy, so he doesn't get to attack. That was cool. And the other one is the villain schemes. Oh, so we lose. 2 only. Okay. He's just at 3. It's okay. It's okay. We got this. Let's draw a card. It's not the card we needed. So we could stun him, which would give us another turn. We can't stun him and play big hands, which sucks. And we obviously can't flip. But I think stunning him for a turn could be it's better than hitting him for just 6, is my assumption. So let's pay 1, 2, 3 to stun him. And the cool thing about that is these 2 can thwart to get rid of that extra encounter card garbage. We don't need any more of that. And we ready up, and we can't flip, so we're just sitting. Drawing 4 good ones, hopefully. 4 horrible ones is more like it. So he doesn't attack us. We flip one of these. He does attack us. So he's attacking for 4. Defend with Mockingbird. 5, 6. I should have just taken it to face. We discard 6 cards. We get... Oh, we already did our encounter card. That's our go. This feels good. Let's draw a card. It's... No, wrong deck. We don't want one of those. It's not big hands. That sucks. So I mean, we can play big hands for 6. We can bounce it and then play it again for 4. But that's all we can do, and this guy's gonna reach 5 here. So not a complete game there. We need to try this deck one more time before we embarrass ourselves on live YouTubes and Twitch. That 0 to 10 was super, super brutal. Let's hope that doesn't happen again, because that was definitely not fun. But if everything else that was going right, like Shadows of the Past going to the discard and him scheming for 0 on that last turn, if all that could happen again, I'd appreciate it. All right, group all this up. Flip and shuffle. What are you doing? Okay. Shuffle you, create a card, and we need our schemes back. Drawn 6. It's going to happen this time. All right, we got Nakia right away. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of everything else. That's our go. So we'll Teen Spirit for a Bruno. We'll play Followed for Nakia. We'll use Nakia to... Ugh. I need to use him as a physical resource. So we'll use Nakia to play Endurance. We can flip. I don't know what I'm doing there. We'll Concussive below him. So that will confuse him and hit him from 22 to 19. And we'll attack for 1 as well. May as well. We're drawing 5 cards. Bad guy gets a threat. Oh no, we're not going to attack him. We're going to kill this drone. Duh. Alright, bad guy gets a threat. He attacks us and creates another drone. He's swinging for 3 plus something. We're just going to take it. It's 4. We get an encounter card. It makes him attack again. So he makes another drone. So now he's swinging for 4 plus something. 5, 6. Cool. That was like a great first turn for him. He's doing well. It's our go. We have nothing we can do here. Let's kill a little drone. Kind of got to. This is super dumb, but we need to play Sneak By to remove 1 threat. We're going to flip and Teen Spirit away. Alright, so we'll reduce the cost of Amir. We'll put something on the bottom of our deck, probably a Big Hands. Or a Bruno. We need to get our personas out here. We draw a card. So we're ready to play Concussible again next turn. But not quite yet. So we'll draw our remaining 3. He'll go, he'll gain a threat. This guy's confused. This guy is not confused. And then we get an encounter card. We will exhaust Kamala and get rid of that garbage. Let's see. What do we want to do here now? We have Daredevil now, so that's pretty nice. So first, let's Teen Spirit for a card. Then let's Amir. Well, we might Amir with something we pay with, so let's wait. Let's pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 for Avengers Mansion. Draw a card. Then let's Amir a Big Hands onto the bottom of our deck. And draw a card. Then let's play Daredevil for 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll thwart for 2, which kills this guy. Are we okay going to the second phase, or do we want to flip and block with Daredevil to prevent that? I think we flip and block with Daredevil. Let's stay here as long as we can. No. I need to heal. I don't want to flip yet. So we're going to let him go to phase 2. All right, so we're drawing 5 cards. He gets a threat. He schemes for 2, just 2. Bummer. That will advance this stage and create a drone, who will scheme for 1. And we get an encounter card, which creates 1 more drone. So good thing Daredevil's still here to take care of that for us. So it is our go. Let's draw a card. Let's Teen Spirit I don't know why I exhausted her. I don't need to do that part. Let's play Bruno. And then let's put something on the bottom of our deck. Probably a wiggle room, because I think we're going to flip this turn. So we're going to heal 5. Daredevil will thwart and kill one of these dudes, taking a damage. We'll pay 1, 2, 3 for Mockingbird, who will stun Ultron. And then we'll pay 2 for a Biggin. We'll Bruno this card. We'll flip. Mockingbird will attack, killing this guy. And that's it. Drawn 4, 5. So we draw 2, we get an encounter card. Drawn 3 more. He gets a threat, we'll let him have 2 more. He doesn't attack us because he's stunned, and we get 2 encounter cards. So this card gains search, because there were no drum minions. Oh, that's a bummer. So Daredevil is now dead. Mockingbird takes 1, Miss Marvel takes 1. And exhaust your enemy card and search. Cool. We haven't gotten the double search. Fudge knuckles. Always at the best of times, right? Like, could not get better than that. Let's get some Thomas Edison action going. And this cool side scheme, it's going to have us, what, discard cards? Discard the top 3 cards of our deck. Those aren't so bad. And then it gets 2 threat. And it's our go. Let's draw a card. Let's play a polymer suit. Let's big hands that guy off the planet. I really need another card to concussive blow him here, but I'm not going to get it, I see. So I don't think we flip this turn. I think we sit. I hate sitting, but we do it. I drew 1 too many. So he gains a threat. We'll let him get 2 more. He will attack us this time, creating a drone. So he's attacking for 3 plus something. We're just going to take it. It's 4. Hold on. Did we didn't shuffle. So take that 1 boost back. It could be a lot more. Okay. It's worse, that's for sure. The drone hits us for 1, and we get an encounter card. He attacks us again, so we're dead. We're totally dead. We can defend. Yeah, he's just... Gosh, I don't know how this deck works. You need damage, and you need it like real fast against Ultron. You need lots of pinging damage, and I feel like Miss Marvel does not have a ton of that. So she might just suffer against Ultron a little bit. I could also be really bad at playing, which is a likely outcome here. We're going to try one more time. For anyone that's stayed tuned, you'll see us lose at least once more. Not saying this is a bad deck. It's probably a really good one. I am just struggling with it tonight. Usually Justice is great against every person I play it against, so I'm really surprised. We're also making poor decisions everywhere and like letting schemes progress and, you know, all the stuff you don't want to do, I'm kind of doing. So, all right, here comes a dude. Shuffle this guy up. Getting our 6 cards. Let's see what we got here. Like a bunch of things that we don't want. I mean, we could use those wiggle rooms, but it just slows our game down. So we're discarding everything, looking for better stuff. Okay. I'm really looking for these personas early, I think, is the key. So we are going to Teen Spirit. For a sneak by. We'll use that to play Bruno. We'll pay 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, 4 this way. I had 7 cards. So I'm paying for something that cost 1 and something that cost 4. Drawing a card. We may as well stash that under Bruno. There's no reason not to. And flipping and killing this drone. Drawing 6, 5, 5, 5, 5. So a threat there. He's going to create a drone and attack for 3. We're just going to take it. It's just 3. This guy hits us for 1. Our encounter card is something horrible, per usual. Creates another drone. Okay. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. It's our go. Let's draw a card. Let's pay 1, 2, 3 for a Mockingbird, who will stun Ultron and take out a drone. She served her purpose. We're going to ready. Play the risky game here. I'm going to get rid of Shrink because threat is not my problem right now. It is dying. So, bad guy turn. He gets a threat. He's stunned. This guy hits us for 1. We get an encounter card. Great. He's going to... I said threat wasn't a problem, and he heard me. So now it is. It's our turn. Let's draw a card. Let's use Mockingbird to kill this dude. We probably thwart for 1. I'd really like to flip, but now is not the time. Let's pay 1, 2, 3, 4 for a Nick Fury, who will draw us 3 cards. Let's play our Polymer Suit and Big Hands for 1 to hit him for 4. Nick will hit him for 2 as well. Take a damage. So we're going to get a threat. He's going to attack us and create a drone. Nick will block. I don't know why I flipped him. For a ton. This is when he schemes, right? Yeah. And our encounter card is a guard drone. Cool. Which is soon what everyone will be. Sorry, I needed 4 more cards here. Alright, this is a turn we got to flip on. So let's draw a card. Let's Polymer Suit. Big Hands to kill this guy dead. Which creates another drone. Gives us one of these. We can kill those 2. Feels pretty good. Let's flip. Actually, should I play Concussive Blow and then flip? Feel bad not getting these guys out? I don't know. I think we do it. I think we rely on our new cards to try it out. So it is going to confuse Ultron and deal 3 damage to him. And then we flip. We Teen Spirit for a card. We'll put that card here because we may as well. And we're readying everybody up. I think Mockingbird has now taken 3 damage. Because Nick came out and she was at 2. I thought she was going to die. Yeah, okay. Drawing 6 cards. He gets a threat here, which is going to advance us and create a drone. So he'll scheme for 3, 4. And the drone will scheme for 1. That sucks. And we get 2 encounter cards. Cool. Like, we can't last a game without this card. That's a really strong card against Ultron. Because he's got all these minions that are so annoying. And we discard 3 more. Where's Jessica Jones when I need her? 3 threat there. So it's our go. Let's draw a card. Let's Teen Spirit this bad boy for a sneak by. That's great. Um, let's Bruno, get these 2 cards. We need them while we can. And I think we need to heal 5. Although I'd kind of like to save her to ping this guy. We got a wiggle room. We'll just ping this guy. Then we'll flip. And we will play a sneak by for 1, 2. So let's pay with Helicarrier. 1, 2. And then that'll get rid of invasive AI. Then let's do some other stuff, huh? Pay 1, 2, 3, 4 for Nick Fury and draw 3 or hit that guy. Ooh, let's blow that guy up. He can thwart for 2 here, eliminating the problem there. We'll pay 2 for another sneak by. I think we could have played a 4 justice, but we messed that up, so that's okay. Removing 3 threat. I call that a pretty happy turn. I'm gonna keep my wiggle room. Not a big fan of it because he might not attack me, but he's gonna get to 5 threat. He's gonna attack and create a drone. Nick's gonna block for us for a ton, so it's good that we did that. This drone will attack and we'll avoid the damage and draw a card with wiggle room. And we heal him 1. So that's not so bad. This was actually like fairly nice looking. Let's draw a card. Let's play big hands for 1. Have we already used this confusion? I think we have. I just didn't remove it, so that's a bummer. I'd really like to play Daredevil this turn, so I think I need to flip. But then he's going to scheme like a madman. So let's thwart for 1. Then we'll flip and do our thing. Paying 4 for Daredevil. Daredevil will thwart for 2 and ping this drone. And that will be our turn. So we are drawing 6 cards. He gets a threat. We'll give him 2 more. No. We'll let him create a drone. Oh, we don't get a second counter card if we let him have 2 more, so let's do that. So he's scheming for 3, 4. Holy turds. That feels good. And creates a drone, which gives us a second counter card for next turn. Cool. That was terrifying. Let's Miss Marvel this bad boy. We need to thwart for 2. Kill this drone. Let's draw a card. Alright, so I got enough threat to get this back under control. We should Bruno something. Let's Bruno one of our big hands. And I think we exhaust to heal 5. Then we flip. We'll play Sneak By for 1, 2, reducing the threat by 3. And then we'll play for Justice. Do we? We might just leave that there. Are there advances in the deck? God, there's 2 advances and 22 cards. I don't like those odds. I don't like those odds at all. Can always let him create a drone because we got wiggle room. Let's play big hands and Hit him for 1, 2, 3, 4. We want to set it up so when those 2 drones come out, we can just like pop them right away. So that might be what happens next turn. Yeah, I think that ends up being it. I'm going to get rid of 4 Justice and Avengers Mansion and draw 4. He's going to get 3 threat. He is going to attack us and create a drone. So he's attacking for 5. Drone hits for 1. We have 2 encounter cards. So the first one is another drone. That's a bummer because that's going to make it really hard for us to hit him. And another drone. Cool. So we will not be thwarting away magic this turn. Or threading or whatever it was. Hitting him to the next phase this turn. Alright, we're drawing 1. Oh gosh, we forgot to wiggle room. Let's wiggle room and draw 1. Take 3 life back from when he hit us to the face. It's the whole point in staying in hero form. Let's get our embiggen out there because we're going to need it. It looks like we need to thwart for 1, 2, kill. We got to get those other personas out here soon. What does this require? Physical? Mental. We could get rid of that. That would take some pressure off when we flip. These guys have 1, so he'll be scheming for 4 plus something. So we could sneak by for 3. We could pay this to exhaust and get rid of that. So if I flip, he would scheme for 4. I put it to 6, so there's 4 spaces to spare. I think it's worth flipping. We'll Teen Spirit, because we want to hide whatever we find under Bruno. So he's got 2 cards there now. And we'll ready everybody. So we are drawing 6 cards. He's going to get a threat. Deciding if I want to place 2 or create a 3rd drone. 3rd drone would get 5. 2. Yeah, let's do that. No, we can't handle a 3rd drone right now. We'll give him 2. He's going to scheme for 2. That's it. These guys will scheme for 1, 2. We get an encounter card. The villain schemes. Fudge me. So he heals 2, schemes, and he's in the final phase. Ugh. Advanced. That was no fun. We got no way to deal with these guys. I mean, we can get a big hands in and kill those 2, and then it creates 2 more. But that's pretty bad for us. Let's Teen Spirit. Draw a card. Okay, double big hands. Let's take these 2 cards. Let's use Wiggle Room to play Nakia. Let's use Nakia to play Amir. Let's use Amir to put something on the bottom of our deck. Probably a big hands. Makes the most sense to me. Draw a card. We will flip. So we got to kill these dudes dead in order to do anything. So let's pay 1, 2 for a big hands. That'll kill this guy and create a drone. Then let's pay 1, 2, 3 for a Mockingbird and stun. Does that seem good? 1, 2, 3 for a Mockingbird who will kill this drone and stun Ultron. Yeah. I guess I can return that big hands to my hand since I hadn't exhausted. So you took a damage. You took a damage, Mockingbird. Okay. I'm going to keep these and draw 2. Except I need more resources to pay for all this. So we need a double resource here. Not going to happen, but we can dream. He gets a threat. He doesn't attack. This guy attacks us for 1. We get an encounter card. No, we get 2 encounter cards because we just decked out. So first, We'll just let 5 threat go there because we don't care about that at all. And he attacks us again. Cool. So he does get to create a drone. Mockingbird will defend this one. She's toast. Looks like I could have just taken it to face. That's a bummer. And it's our go. Let's draw a card and hope for goodness. Well, that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4 for a Nick Fury. We'll draw 3 or pop this guy. Oh. Let's draw 3. Let's pay 1 for a big hands. We'll pop this guy, create a drone. We'll exhaust and return big hands to our hand. We're not going to be able to flip again, so just got to do what we got to do here. Let's pay 4 for a big hands and embiggen it to pop him to the next phase. So he's going to 27. We got to phase 3 twice. I feel good. We're going to lose, but that's okay. What we really need to, the magic we need to win is this needs to already be out when we flip. But that has not happened yet, obviously. And that's going to create 2 more drones. So now we can't damage him until all these drones are killed. So Nick will kill a drone. And that's what he's good for right now. We are so toast. Drawing 4. He gets a threat. He attacks. We'll have Nick block because he's attacking for 4. Nick ends up dying. We take 1. And those guys each attack for 2, and we are toast. So not a great night. Still a fun night. So Miss Marvel Justice. I think she works. I think her weakness is kind of Ultron, honestly. You need a lot of ping damage to deal with Ultron, and all you have is Daredevil. And yeah, you can ping with her, but then you're not using her for her events. You can bounce big hands, but they get really expensive. We might be able to use Red Dagger a little more effectively. And that would work better, but let's do something here. Let's save object as Crimson. Just so we can feel better about ourselves. We have to win a game. So let's go back and fight against Claw. Got to prove this deck works to the viewers / listeners / however you're tuning in. So he's going to go up to 28 because we're still doing expert mode. None of the standard mode stuff today. So we can delete his level 1 side. We can set up his schemes. And we need to grab some side schemes out of here. Defense network. And yeah, Miss Marvel's going to do great against Claw. I can feel it. So both these side schemes start with 3 threat. Flip that guy. And we'll put Scorpion back in there because he's fun. And we're looking for a minion. We should load our stuff. Oh god, my inventory is horrible right now. I'm having Crimson. There we go. Almost put it right in my draw deck for me. Almost. Shuffling. Alright, we're looking for a minion. Should shuffle. Oh god. Well, Ms. Marvel, you got work to do right away. Or you can be stunned for a while. Because he's got 3 scheme. Gosh, Scorpion's brutal. Alright, we're drawing 6. We're going to keep followed because we're going to try to get rid of something and then have it hit for 4. And we can concussive and blow for the rest of it. So we need to be able to pay 6 resources. That seems unreasonable. We can get rid of 4 justice because we have sneak by, and that gets rid of something. Let's get rid of this one. Draw 2. Okay, not great. Well, Kamala's ability for big hands. Let's think here. So we're going to flip. We can play followed on there. Pay this card. We can pay 2 for sneak by to get rid of that and hit him for 4. Let's just play it out. Well, big hands is cheaper than concussive blow, so let's pay this way for followed. Then we will flip. We will pay 1, 2 for sneak by, which will remove 3 threat here. That'll hit the boss for 10. And followed will hit Scorpion for 4. Oh gosh, guys, this worked. And then we can pay 2 for big hands, which will finish off Scorpion. Feels real good. And we still have room to thwart for 1. Wow. Miss Marvel, you're doing much better here against our new foe, the Claw. All right, so we are drawing 5 cards at the end of the round. He's going to get a threat. He's going to attack, and we're not going to defend, because defending is for the weak right now. These cards are huge. Let's make these a little bit smaller. So he's attacking for, oh gosh, just 7. No big deal. Okay, I spoke too soon. I made fun of him for being too easy, and now he's mad at me. I apologize. I guess I can wiggle room 3 of that. Okay, not great, but not horrible. And it's our go. So let's put a followed onto here. We got to get rid of 2 threat. So we'll thwart for 1. We'll flip and Teen Spirit here. Who do I care about more? Probably Amir. We'll pay 2. No. We can pay 1 for Nakia. No, that doesn't work. We'd still have to sacrifice Amir. That's probably the better thing to do. Let's get a support out there. Sorry. Stupid hand cards in the way. Alright, paying 1 for a Nakia. And then using Nakia and 1 to play Surveillance Team. Our baggies got moved back. Claw's got lots of side schemes, so good thing we left him lots of room. We'll just take 2 of these tokens, because the third one will be used to get rid of Defense Network. And then followed will hit Claw for 4. I like using followed against Claw. It's working well. Drawing 6. So he's going to get a threat. He's going to scheme for 2 plus something. He's going to threat us out, of course. Why not? But we're not going to get a Scorpion this time when the thing searches for a minion. We'll get somebody really wimpy instead, so that's good. And we do get an encounter card. Cool, we gain stunned. It's not so bad. Our go. We're going to discard cards from the top of our deck, looking for a Miss Marvel card. We will reduce the cost of the first card we play. And flip. We will attack and clear stunned. We will pay 1, 2, 3 for a Mockingbird and stun Claw. We will pay 1 for an Endurance, gaining 3 health. Call that a day. Mockingbird can hit this guy for 1, so she will. All this goes to my discard pile. We'll keep the wiggle room. May as well reduce damage rather than discarding. And we draw 4. He gets a threat. He doesn't attack because he's stunned. This little guy does, and we wiggle room out of it, drawing 1. We get an encounter card. We take 2 damage, and Claw heals 2. Yeah. There we go. Let's get rid of the weapons runner. Yeah. Let's play another surveillance team. We'll use that other surveillance team to remove a threat. And I think we'll flip. No, should be, yeah, we'll flip. Using Nakia. Well, let's Teen Spirit first. Okay, we'll use Nakia to reduce the cost of Helicarrier. No, because then we can't play Shrink. Nakia and Big Hands to play Shrink. That's not that great. Let's use these two to play Red Dagger. He'll hit Claw for 2. Take a damage. Readying everybody. And drawing 5 cards. So he gets a threat. He schemes for 2. Just 2. And then advance goes away. And we get an encounter card. It's this dude with Tough. Ah, that's real tough. Argo. We'll miss Marvel ability here. It'll be real sad when we don't hit anything. Let's play Bruno. Let's hide a sneak by in there. Let's use Daredevil to play the kinetics. We'll use Daredevil and for Justice to play Embiggen. We'll heal, getting to 12. Flipping. We'll thwart for 2 here. Keeping everybody else alive. I think I'm actually going to play the Polymer suit as well. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards out of our deck when we're getting ready to redraw. So that's really great. We get an encounter card though because we decked out. So he gets a threat. He attacks us for 2 or for 1. No defense. So just for 2. Little guy attacks us for 1. Here's our 2 encounter cards. So first he attacks us. This time we'll have Red Dagger defend. No, we have to 8 double resources for that. We'll just let him hit us. So for 1, 2, 3. And he heals 2 and we take 2. Gosh, we just healed and now we need to heal again. It's our go though, so that's nice. Right? I like that. Let's hit him and clear Tough. Yeah. And then we can pay 1, 2 different resource types to return him to hand and hit for 2. Mockingbird will finish him off. So we can actually start hitting the boss if we want now. Which would just be great. And the first thing we're going to do when hitting the boss is Concussive Blow. So that'll hit him for 3. And Confuse him, which will let us flip safely, because we can Surveillance Team away 2 threat. I guess we can Embiggen to make that 5. We will. We'll flip and heal. We'll miss Marvel Teen Spirit. We will, what's there? Sneak by. We'll Bruno that card. No, we'll Bruno a Wiggle Room. We'll knock you a Red Dagger back into play, and he'll hit for 2. Alright, drawn 6 cards. He's going to get a threat. He's confused. And he does get to scheme anyway. So he schemes for 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh. Good thing we're playing Justice. Alright, Miss Marvel's ability. Shrink. What do we got here? Sneak by? Yeah, we need that. No, we don't need that. We have it for Justice. What do we want to do here? We did our Miss Marvel ability. Let's reduce the cost to the next thing we play. And flip. Let's play Shrink. And then pay 2 for Justice. We'll shrink it to make it 6. great. Still don't have enough money to pay for. I should have put a third card there. I meant to put a third card there. We're gonna put Concussive Blood there. Gosh. I guess we'll attack for 3. Readying everything up. Drawing 4 cards. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 cards out in play. He's going to gain a threat. He is going to attack for 1 plus something, and we'll have Red Dagger defend. So he's attacking for like 5. This guy will come out, and we'll pay 2 different resource types to return him to hand and kill the weapons runner. Our card is caught off guard. We got to get rid of something. It'll be one of these wimpy surveillance teams. Nobody cares about that right now. Let's upgrade or support. Yeah. And it's our go. Yeah. This kind of sucks. Let's remove a threat. Let's flip. Let's get a mirror out here. Let's start putting big hands in the bottom of our deck with a mirror. What's Bruno got here? He's got a lot of stuff. It's Bruno Red Dagger. Oh, we need to draw a card with a mirror. Yeah, that's fine. Alrighty, everybody. Drawing 3 or 4 because we don't want a surveillance team. Duh. He's gonna get a threat. He's gonna scheme for 2, and you're stunned. And our encounter card is Gang Up, which surges. Spend everything or exhaust. We'll definitely exhaust for that. And our go. So let's Amir something to the bottom of our deck. Probably a double resource card. It'd be really nice if we could remove threat without flipping forms, but we can't do that right now. So let's see. Let's return 1, 2 cards to our hand, 3 cards to our hand. Let's reduce the cost of the next thing we play and flip. So right away we will pay 1. You really the only red resource I have. Oh, 1, 2, 3. For Concussive Blow, that'll hit him for 3 and confuse him. So we can now flip next turn safely. We'll pay 1. We want to draw 3 here, so this is tricky. 1, 2 for justice. I could hit him for 6 with big hands, but then I'm going to draw too much. So that's all we're going to do. We're going to dump a for justice and draw 3. So he will get a threat. He will attack us for 1, 2, 3, 4. And our card is here. We are stunned, so it's going to go in at 4 threat. That is Scorpion Side Scheme, hazard symbol. 1 + 2 per stunned dude. Oh, actually, he's not confused because my Concussive Blow got canceled for stunned, so this is only 2 threat. I keep forgetting that Concussive Blow is actually an attack. Can't just pretend it's not anymore. All right, it's our go still. We got lots of things to do here. So let's see how much we can get done. Let's remove a threat from the main scheme. Let's pay 1, 2 for a big hands for 4, which will flip him and give him tough. Put him back up to 22. No, not all that stuff. Just you, Mr. Tough Token. I could exhaust return him. I think I will. And then let's pay 1, 2 for another big hands for 4, which will really just clear tough. I can embiggen it still. We'll flip. He's not going to fuse anymore, so that kind of sucks. But I think, are both advances in here? Yeah, I feel pretty safe. Let's put something on the bottom of our deck, like a big hands. Draw a card. Let's put a sneak by into Bruno, and that'll be it. Drawing, so we're going to get 3 encounter cards this turn. He's going to get a threat. He'll scheme for 3 plus something. 5. We get an acceleration token. And 3 cards. I'm pretty sure I messed something up with that concussive blow. I don't know if he could have actually flipped. I feel mildly bad about that. All right, we got 3 encounter cards to deal with. So first, that's a bad one. With 3 threat on it. Second, ugh. I guess I'll just exhaust. Third, ugh. None of these are good. These were like the worst things we could have drawn there. Okay, well, we do have followed, so followed is nice right now. It's our go. We will use Miss Marvel's Teen Spirit. We will Amir a double energy onto the bottom of our deck. Draw a card. That was a cool double energy to draw. Draw 2 with Bruno, and we'll knock you all before we flip. So, how do we do this? First thing we play is reduced by 1. So let's play Red Dagger. Have him attack here to clear tough. Then let's pay 1 for a followed on the Immortal Claw. And then pay 1 plus Polymer Suits to sneak by. So that'll remove 3 threat here. Just put him back down to 22. And we'll blow this guy up. And then that guy gets blown up with followed. Y'all get it. Followed is not an attack, yeah. So I could big hand him for... I think we need to sneak by. This is annoying. We're going to sneak by with Shrink for 5. Call that a day. Drawing 4. Gains a threat, he's going to attack, and Red Dagger will block. He's attacking for 2, you're stunned. 5, you're stunned. Cool. I love being stunned. So Red Dagger dies. We will pay 2 different resource types to return him to hand and deal 2 damage. We get 2 encounter cards here. So the first one is Scorpion, who immediately hits us for 3 and stunts us. Cool. And Gang Up, we lose. Oh my gosh. Well, this is Justice, Ms. Marvel. Sorry that I lost so much. We'll probably try this one again later this week on stream if anybody wants to tune in. But that's going to be it for Decked Halls with Ms. Marvel. We'll make Crimson play her and win all these matches, and then you guys can see see how she's supposed to work. So thanks for tuning in and suffering through with me. I apologize for all the death and misplay, but that's how it goes when I play Miss Marvel Justice. This is why I played leadership, apparently. All right, so thanks for tuning in.